Hey Tim, how did Paul McCartney come up with the name Wings?
I don't remember, to be honest. It was just an idea he had, but I don't remember it. But about the same time he came up with the little hand thing, he came up with the name of the band. But I don't remember. Yeah, okay. But I used to know the story. I don't remember it. It can't be that great of a story, or I'd remember it.
Look, I wings.
He needed a name. He knew he needed a name for the band. He didn't just want to be Paul McCartney.
A dictionary and threw up blind Wings.
Why don't we just Google it?
He started off as Wings, then it was Paul McCartney and Wings, and then it was Wings again.
Well, no. Here's the thing, and I figured this out. It started out as Paul McCartney and Wings, but then the band had a little blowback, so he's like, okay, it'll be Wings. And it went to Paul McCartney and Wings when there was only 3 of them. When it was, you look at the albums, when Wings are just Paul, Denny, and Linda, it's Paul McCartney and Wings. And when there's more people than that, it's Wings.
I don't think so.
So Band on the Run is Paul McCartney and Wings because there's only 3 of them. But by Venus and Mars, they had 2 more guys again, so it's Wings. And London Town is Wings. And Back to the Egg is Wings.
Wings Wildlife. They had 4 guys in there. Yeah. That's the first album.
Yeah, Wings. Yeah, because it was Wings.
Wings.
Red Rose Speedway is Wings.
I'm just checking here. It doesn't say either on the cover.
Uh-oh.
No, but it is. In America, there's a hype sticker pasted right on the cover, not on the shrink wrap.
No, you're wrong. Well, in Canada, it was Paul McCartney and Wings.
Well, again, though, a couple people had left, and I think there might have been just 3 of them when they started out. I don't know, but anyway.
Well, no, they got Henry McCullough.
After a while, he got into a routine that when his band left, he would be Paul McCartney and Wings, and when he had a full band, it would be Wings.
Henry McCullough's on this because he did the solo to My Love.
Yeah, but then he left. He left in the middle of that album. I think maybe he was still at the end. I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't think we have the answer yet.
I have. But anyway, I'm not saying at the beginning. I'm saying after a while, this is what he decided to do because he got blowback from the band that wanted more input and wanted
actually
to
give some kind of an explanation here. It says that the band name is said to have come to McCartney as he was praying at the hospital while Linda was giving birth to the second daughter, Stella.
Ha.
But that doesn't explain the Paul McCartney and Wings thing. But if you look, the Band on the Run is Paul McCartney and Wings because there wasn't really a band anymore.
No, Stephen Schnee says it's Paul and Linda ate poultry back then, because they're.
Well, I just quoted the Wikipedia.
Well, Stephen Schnee says they love to eat a plate of wings and inspired the band name.
So Band on the Run is Paul McCartney and Wings.
Yeah, because there wasn't any Wings anymore. There was just Denny and Linda. So it was Paul McCartney.
Well, Linda's a wing.
Well, yeah, but it was Paul McCartney and Wings. And then when they got 2 more full-time band members, it became Wings again. When Venus and Mars became Wings again. And then the Wings over America was Wings. And London Town, I believe, is Paul McCartney and Wings because the band left again.
Yeah, see, Band on the Run is just Wings.
Huh.
No, it's right on the cover it says Paul McCartney and Wings. I know
here on the label it says Wings. Damn it. It's right there.
There, I'd make you big, but I can't.
Venus and Mars, Wings.
Wings.
Well, no, Venus and Mars, I said is Wings. When they got a full band back, it was Wings. That's what I said.
That means
Band
that
on the Run was Paul McCartney and Wings. And
Stephen Sneeze If Steven Snee is right, that means that when Paul and Linda became vegetarians, they would have changed the name to Vego Wings.
See, what drives me nuts is when you go into a record store, you got to look at two spots. You look at Paul McCartney, and then you got to look at Wings.
Some stores you do, and I can never understand that. FYE had a Wings section and a Paul McCartney section, and Band on the Run would be under Paul McCartney, and I'm like, what are you this stupid?
My record store has Paul McCartney and Wings in the same section under
Well, they should be. They should be. It shouldn't be.
Welcome to Doc's argument party. I hope you enjoy it. Yes.
London Town is just Wings.
Say Wings.
See, I don't think it should have been, but anyway.
Well,
that's what I always heard.
Well, anyway, there's some running times of the anthology DVD.
I don't think we cleared up a damn thing. I think we're just as confused as we were before.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Yeah. See, Paul and Linda formed the band Wings. But somebody thought they said Wings and Capital put on Wings or Apple or whoever.
Excuse me for a little bit doubtful about that theory.
Steven Spur has all the Paul McCartney Wings albums in the Lawrence.
Band on the Run is Paul McCartney and Wings with the same three people, but London Town is just Wings with the same three people.
See,
it makes no sense. I'm telling you, there's no.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I've learned that Paul lied a little bit about that. He had more people on that album by the time it was done. When they went back to London to finish it off, they had a drummer, and they might have even had Lawrence Juber by that point in time.
Look, says, I remember hearing that the record label insisted that it be changed to Paul McCartney and Wings, not just Wings.
Well, they wanted the
but
name.
it didn't, and it's only Band on the Run, really, and some singles. There are some singles that are Paul McCartney and Wings.
Wind chill. No, that's incorrect. No. No, not Lawrence Welk either. No. Jeez. You see, how many years later we're still confused as to this Wings thing? Is that this or that or what the hell? Yeah. Just buy the damn things. It's Wings, all right? Paul McCartney.
Well, Paul doesn't know. He put solo songs and Paul and Linda songs and all kinds of stuff when he did Wingspan, so he doesn't even know.
It's like mixing your peas and carrots all together, you know.
Like I usually say, the most important thing is that you find it in your collection.
You'll find it.
It's like fruit cocktail.
So it's all the same. Like the two stores that are here, it's Paul McCartney, damn it. Just look under M.
No, but I've been in stores where there's two sections.
Yeah. Like I said, FYE still to this day, who knocked their CD section down now to less than one row of CDs. Which is
I would just put it all under Paul McCartney.
Unbelievable, but they still have it under M and W. It's like
yeah, a lot of record stores like that. Yep.
Why?
There's an interview in 1972 where McCartney said he's going to keep changing the band's name so people will still be arguing 50 years later on the internet. And we are. Yeah.
But yeah, I got a feeling a lot of it probably does have to do with record company, but there was blowback too that you know.
But I still remember Paul McCartney being on the Johnny Carson show, and Johnny said, "So like you're making new albums?" Oh yes, but I have a band now. It's called Wings. So even then he thought it was Wings. It wasn't Paul McCartney and.
Yeah.
I got a band that's called Wings.
Well, I think that again that happened when the band, two of the guys left and McCartney.
It's like the Who. Sometimes they call.
There's only three of us.
It's like the Who. Sometimes they call themselves the Guess Who. You know, like
No.
You mean they are the same band?
if I got that wrong,
Yes.
No, that's absolutely right.
Oh gosh. Why don't we just call Paul McCartney up and call him, ask him?
But I